This is the first generator story contest in the nation, and I want it to be legendary. Welcome to the Standby Generator Podcast, brought to you by Power Alliance. I'm your host, Jim Swetman. Together, we will dive into the world of the standby power business, offering expert insights, industry trends, and actionable strategies to help you grow and scale your generator business. Whether you're looking to optimize your operations, increase profitability, or stay ahead of the curve, this podcast is your go-to resource. So grab a seat and let's power up your business for success. Hello, and thank you for joining this week's Standby Generator Podcast. I'm your host, Jim Swetman, and we're about to launch the first ever generator story contest in the nation, and I need your help. Look, I've been in the industry long enough to know that we all have stories of either installations, maintenance visits, customer phone calls, wild stories about being in the standby power business and being on site with customers. The kind of stories you tell at the shop that make everyone stop what they're doing and gather around. I'm talking about the customer who answered the door in their underwear, the house where you counted over 3 dozen cats and they were still there and you were still counting them when you left during the site survey. The time you were digging a trench for a gas line and hit something that definitely wasn't supposed to be there. Maybe it was the weather so bad you questioned every life choice that led you to that job site. Or maybe it was just one of those days where Murphy's Law decided to show up with a vengeance. Whatever it is, I want to hear it. We're launching Home Standby Generator Tales from the Field on the Standby Generator Podcast. And here's how it's going to work. Starting Tuesday, February 17th through April 15th, email me your craziest installation story or from a maintenance visit or a customer phone call or a site survey to info@poweralliance.com. That's info@poweralliance.com. You can type it out, send us an audio recording, or film yourself telling the story, whatever's easiest for you. I'm going to read the best stories on the podcast as they come in, 2, maybe 3 stories per episode. And trust me, if your story makes it on the show, your buddies are going to hear about it. And here's what gets good. The winner gets $500 cash and a pizza party worth up to $250 for their team or crew. So if you're a tech, you win. You get the cash, your whole team gets pizza, and you're the hero for the day. If you're the owner and you win, you get the cash, and yeah, you're buying lunch for the team, but hey, you also just won $500. Once I feature the top stories on the podcast, we're going to open up a LinkedIn poll and let the audience vote on their favorites. But I'm making the final call. I'll pay attention to what the people want, but ultimately, I'm picking the winner. Why? Well, it's my podcast and my contest. Now, real quick, a couple of important things. Number 1, these stories need to be true. We're living in the age of Chat GPT and AI, and I don't want a bunch of made-up nonsense. So when you submit your story, you need to include some sort of proof, a photo, the job site, job number, the date it happened, or maybe even a coworker who can vouch for you. Something that says, yeah, this actually happened. Number 2, keep it appropriate. Crazy is good. Offensiveness is not. You know the difference. And number 3, by submitting, you're giving us permission to share your story on the podcast on social media and marketing wherever we want to use it. We'll credit you by name unless you specifically ask to stay anonymous. So, here's what I need you to do. Send your stories to info@poweralliance.com. Deadline is April 15th, tax day. We're announcing the winner on May 1st. As far as I can tell, this is the first generator story contest in the nation, and I want it to be legendary. I know you've got great stories, so let's make this thing happen. Don't overthink it. Just tell me what happened. Make me laugh. Make me cringe. Make me glad I wasn't on the job site that day. If you have any questions, email me at info@poweralliance.com. All right, let's hear those tales from the field and submit your story today. Again, thank you very much. This is Jim Swetman from the Standby Generator Podcast. Send in those great stories. Thank you for tuning in to the Standby Generator Podcast. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share. For more resources, tips, and to connect with other like-minded professionals, visit us at poweralliance.com or visit our social media pages. Until next time, keep powering up your business.